Not willing to reveal that. We don't have many options. Yeah, so.
I could guess it if you want.
Yeah, let's see if you get it right. I'll tell you.
Okay. Buddy, Dennis.
Yeah.
Trace.
Yeah.
He's playing. Okay. Like almost think Guy after last. Who would be? I'm trying to think who's available.
Kyle will start at the 4. Yeah, and so with one more guy at the 3. So there you go. You guys got it. So
You got the teamwork.
teamwork. Yeah. So
With Steph and Draymond, I assume they're going to be fine for Monday. It's just
hope so. Yeah. I mean, they are both banged up. I mean, Draymond's back has been tight and bothersome. Steph still has some fluid in his knee. So they're going to be out tonight, but with the idea that these extra few days before the Toronto game, we'll have them ready for that game. But unfortunately, they're just at the age and at the stage of their careers with so much wear and tear that no matter how you slice it, they're going to miss some games. They just are. They've. When they're injured, we have to be really careful. Otherwise, they're going to miss a month or two, and there goes our season. So we're doing the best we can, and they are in the training room every day, preparing for the next game over and over again. And but it's not easy, but this is the reality when players get older.
With Lindy in particular, obviously, and you've raved about him since training camp. When did it first pop that he could play point .5 basketball and do the things you asked him to do on both ends of the floor?
We could see it in camp. It's pretty easy to see right away. Like with Guy last night, you see when a guy has a good feel for the game, and the ball moves, the cut is made, transition, there's no hesitation, guy sprints out either direction, like all those things we could see in camp. And then, our very first exhibition game, he makes the game-winning 3. I think he made 5 threes in the second half of that game, so you could see the shooting stroke. So, we've liked him from the beginning.
Last year you were here, and I asked about your observations working with Tyrese the first summer. Now that you had the Olympic experience, and anything else that you could draw upon that you observed or interacted with him during that time?
Well, he's just he's a wonderful person to coach and to see every day. That's part of coaching is, you're a family with your group, and you see each other constantly. And, Tyrese is someone you just look forward to seeing every day. I thought the way he handled, not playing, not being in the rotation was, awesome. Just the way he supported the group, the way he handled it with humor and just loving being part of the whole thing despite not playing much. Showed his character. But yeah, I love Tyrese. He's a brilliant player and a great human being.
Moses is available tonight.
Moses is available, yeah. Yeah, and then Quentin will be in uniform too, so 10 available, yeah.
You have Looney, so
yeah.
I think Quentin could.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see how the game's going. I mean, it was great last night to get Looney back out there. I think I mentioned this happens every year, but when we don't play Loon, we lose some of our intelligence, our IQ, our grit. He generates so many extra possessions with his offensive rebounding, and then he's rock solid defensively, and so it's great to have Loon back, and we'll keep doing what we did last night. 4 or 5 minute stretches for Trace and Loon, just back and forth, so that they can continue to run the floor hard, play with extreme effort and energy, and then get a blow and then come back, and that's how we'll play it again tonight. But look, if we're having trouble scoring and we need to space the floor, I won't hesitate to go to Quentin and have a pick and pop threat out there.
What is kind of the key tonight? When you going in as short-handed as you are? I guess it's up and down.
Yeah, I mean, the whole focus is just we got to keep winning these individual battles, these little battles, and I know this is kind of my new metaphor or catchphrase, whatever, however you want to put it, but it's what wins. And if you're supremely talented, you can win without winning some of those battles. Not at the highest level, but you can win games. If you're injured like we are tonight and shorthanded, no way can you win a game against a really good team like Indiana without taking care of those battles. So that's what we're looking for. And shots may go in, shots might not, but are we executing? Are we flying around? Are we rotating and boxing out? And are we generating extra possessions like Guy and Loon did last night? That's what we have to do tonight. Great effort. Shorthanded, back to back. Guys did a great job of really hanging in there. We just needed to have a little stretch. Make 3 or 4 threes in a row and get over the hump. I think it was 86, 81, and we're right there. But they took care of business, knocked down some shots, and we couldn't quite get there. But proud of the group, and a lot of guys played well, and keep moving forward.
What did you make of Pat's performance tonight?
Yeah, Pat was great. Aggressive, really attacked the paint and wasn't afraid to let it fly. He's a really good player. The game makes sense when he's out there. There's a flow to it, and it was fun watching him play. It was fun getting Quentin his first real minutes at a time where we're still in the game. To see him come out there and space the floor, you see what the impact is of having a space big. You just go pick and pop, and all of a sudden the whole lane opens up, and that's a nice look for us. It's something we don't normally have, and so we're generating a lot of our offense through our movement and split cuts and all that. But if Pat or if Quentin can develop, he could be a real threat for us and give us a totally different look offensively.
You haven't had that kind of look from the 5 position very often in the past, however many years. How nice might it be to have someone like Quinten in the mix?
Yeah, it's it's something that Mike Dunleavy and I talk about periodically. We've had guys who have helped in that regard, maybe not from the 5 spot, but Otto Porter and Beli in 22. Both guys really stretched the floor for us, and you could feel the difference. And but those guys aren't easy to find, and that's why we drafted Quentin to see if he could develop. He's a really good player. He's got experience, 5 years of college, shoots it well. You could see, put it on the floor and had a little left-handed layup. It didn't go, but you can see the skill is there. And so we'll continue to work with him and get him back to Santa Cruz for a lot of reps. But that's something that we're trying to develop.
Think about Wiggins back Monday?
Not sure yet. Yeah. Gary is hopeful. I just talked to him. He thinks he's going to be ready to play in Toronto, but the training staff has to clear him. And then Wiggs will just be day-to-day based on his circumstances at home. I'm sorry?
Brandin, is there any chance on the stuff?
Yeah, not sure. He's not sure if he's going to be ready or not.
It looked like Schroder might have twisted his
Yep.
ankle in the 4th. Is he doing all right?
Said he was okay, yeah, after the game. Heavy minutes the last 2 nights. He's played a lot of minutes since he's gotten here and has not missed a game. And it'll be good to have a couple of days for him to rest up.
Today.
Yeah, felt really good. They told me to just be ready today. Anything can happen, so glad to get some minutes.
When did you get the call that you found out you were joining the team?
I think yesterday about 11 a.m. or something. I just got back to Santa Cruz. We were in Iowa, so hopped on the first flight and joined the team here.
their direct flight from Iowa to Indiana?
No, so no, that's what happened. I first came back to Santa Cruz. Actually, you know, I was in the snow in Iowa. I saw some sun in Santa Cruz, but it was short-lived. Now we're here. So,
Leave Iowa to Santa Cruz to here.
yeah, I know it's kind of unloved. Yeah, that's how it goes.
Some extra miles.
Extra miles, yeah.
First career three-pointer. What did you notice just about the way that the defense changed when you came into the game with your ability to space the floor and shoot?
Yeah, I think I started switching pretty fast after I made the 1-3. So yeah, from here on, like obviously, like I'm still dealing with some nerves, and so hopefully, you know, as I get more experience, I just kind of feel more free flowing out there, and yeah, just try to make the right read. You know, like if a defense gives you this, then you pop. If they give you another read, then you roll. Yeah, those are kind of things, you know, that with time it'll kind of develop, I think.
Feel good to get that first one out of the way?
Feels good, yep, 100%. Like still, you know, getting some firsts out the way, so it really feels good to, you know, get that done.
You've put up some huge numbers recently in the G League. What are some of the biggest differences between playing down there and up here? Just maybe the pace of the game and just the talent level?
I feel like for me it's so hard to say right now what are the like actual differences, because so much of it is just right now like nerves and like your role. Like you don't know when you're gonna check in the game, you know, like you're sitting there at the bench and you're ready the whole time, and now in the third quarter you get called, and in the G League I'm starting, and you just kind of know what is expected, and that also took some time. So besides that, obviously like everybody's better, faster, shoots the ball better, so I'll have a better answer, you know, hopefully in some time if I get some more reps.